and ESL Hamburg even. It's like quite a long time. Yeah, he played it once since then, but that's the one that comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
He was versus Broodmother. It was not good. That was a long time ago, though.
A rough one.
They ended up putting Kaka as core Earthshaker.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Oh god, I thought that was Invoker.
This is an OG special though. It's the Oracle and the Dazzle that was normally Fly's heroes, the saving heroes.
Yeah.
On the screen that we've got here, where you can only see, like when the hero animates in, for like on the draft screen, all I saw was the cape at the bottom. I was like, oh my god.
They started picking.
But no.
Very good versus Gyrocopter Shaker. All the first 3 hero picks of Newbee are, for the most part, magic damage until Gyro gets online. So Fate's Edict is a very, very strong ability in this game. The second ability for Oracle, which makes you magic immune.
You know, Mid-One was saying that the one hero that he absolutely hates playing against of all heroes is Oracle. I heard him saying that, yeah. It's like he wants to be able to do something and all of a sudden it's just Oracle turns up, you can't get the kill. Like, that's it.
The delayed stun of Dark Willow, can you purge that?
I'd imagine yes.
Nice. That is really good, actually.
Yeah, that sounds really
I mean,
cool.
you can use it off, right? So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, and then you in theory you should be able to, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Good call, Sheev.
To pick Enchantress.
Well, that already, like this is a horrible Dark Willow game. Pocket's gonna get a Yules. Oracle can already remove the things.
Well, the roots are still annoying. The roots versus
annoying.
Earth Spirit as well as Puck are going to be obnoxious, and I think that hero's still a little bit of untapped power.
Yeah, okay.
And you've got the combo though, Sheeps. You've got the root with the cooldown, Echo Slam. You've got Enchantress standing behind, plinking away at you. So.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Ooh, so KP going to be playing Ench. We saw My Control have a spectacular game yesterday on the Enchantress.
Some really dirty impetuses.
Yeah.
The downtown Hail Mary impetuses.
This one can be nice too because it's pure damage. So this is the one that just pierces right through that Oracle.
A good pick.
Yeah, I like that. I like that Enchantress pick a lot.
So what are they going to get mad here? Because I mean, this is S4 offlane Puck, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Either they run some weird lanes and they put the Puck mid, or it's going to be S4 play. But he would be playing the Puck no matter what.
Yeah, I think so too. Would they go back to the Razor? Death Prophet is still in the pool as well. We've mostly seen Seb play Death Prophet and Razor at the moment, so there's not that much to choose from.
I think the problem with the Razor for him is it's very he's never going to catch Enchantress. Like he gets a link on her, she's gone. Earthshaker and Dark Willow don't care so much, and if he goes in the gyro, he needs to live long enough. I mean, the Oracle can enable that. Yeah. He needs to basically stand there, getting enough damage off, but they've got a lot of burst damage.
And they can fear him away from the link as well.
Man, maybe they could still go something like Huskar. Even though there's an Enchantress, the first 3 are full magic damage.
Oh, Oracle Huskar?
Yeah, if they can actually just be dirty like that, they could do something really cool.
We just all three fell silent.
I heard it, right?
Just heard the H word.
I heard the H word, yeah. I think it's really cool.
Oh,
good shout, Yanis.
Hey, and he said that before.
I said it before I heard him. I did definitely.
He absolutely did. Yep. We just heard Notel say we need to win the Huskar battle. So I think he's saying if we don't win the Huskar lane, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
It's always this fear, right? If you see these like 3 big magic damage heroes and you've got Oracle, the Huskar's always got to be something on the table. So Newbie, what can they? I mean, the Enchantress is gonna be pretty neat because you know the pure damage impetus, but also the enchant. Enchant now dispels, so you can also dispel the inner vitality off of the Huskar, which is pretty nice.
This is the thing is I feel like Newbie's draft is it makes more sense to me in terms of I think it's execution. You know what I mean? It seems a bit easier to.
It's simpler. It's more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simpler, but I mean, this is definitely a pretty good Huskar game now.
Yeah, this is a good Huskar game for sure.
This is devastating. What can they actually pick last?
He can close on the gyro. He can ignore the magic damage from Earthshaker and from Willow. The thing is, he can't really go on her because she just does the dark, whatever it's called thing where she disappears. What is it called?
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm. She just does that, and you can't really go on her, I guess. But I mean, it's a way to get health off Enchantress, right? Without just having a right clicker.
They've got a lot of catch though. That's the one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with the Earth Spirit Puck, I think that's what enables the Huskar a lot in this game.
Also, I mean, geez, Oracle's stun. See, I don't know what the range on that thing. It seems to be 1 billion miles. Like when it's so obnoxious.
Yeah.
Is there not something that is easy to pick in the last pick to deal with the Huskar? Like something very heavy physical, like a Huskar or not a Huskar, a Terrorblade or something?
Newbee's turn to pick.
And there's a Razor. Okay, they have gone for the Razor.
The Mad Hero, right? So I imagine Notel's going to play Huskar and Razor. Maybe something. Is there still Death Prophet in the pool?
Yes, she is.
So that's heavy physical.
Yeah. Nice silence there as well. Be able to
Wow,
deal
this is
with
going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, this
it really is.
I mean, this is going to see if Newbee can really take the punch, because this is a pretty good Huskar pick. And like Razor, also traditionally, you want a high physical damage.
Right.
Huskar,
So
but
Razor is the
gonna
counter to that. Yeah,
Exactly.
I was just thinking if they would have picked something, I don't know, like maybe I don't think they could take a PA or something like that just to try and burst the Huskar
What,
down.
OD or...
Lycan.
Oh. Ooh.
So maybe you just avoid Huskar and take building instead. That's one thing you could do.
Okay.
It's an interesting game, you guys.
Yeah, we get a Huskar up right off the bat.
Yep.
And at the start, you said you wanted to back Newbee. Are you sticking with that?
No, I mean, I really like this Huskar pick.
Yeah, you're going for the Huskar.
I'm going to switch around to OG.
I told you. You should have believed me in the first place.
Yeah, you're sticking with OG as well?
Oh, neat.
I'm going with OG 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think there's a lot of stock put in here in this Huskar pick working out. Let's find out if that Huskar will work out for OG. Is over to Capitalist and Blitz for game 1.
OG have been struggling lately, and it seems like in these dire circumstances where they are in elimination against the TI finalist Newbee, they go back to their old ways and pick a Huskar lineup.
Huskar lineups. I like them.
It looks pretty good for it too, because there's a lot of magic damage. There is going to be the physical damage of the Lycan and the pure damage of the Enchantress. Otherwise, seems like a pretty good Huskar lineup.
I have not seen Huskar in some... I have no idea how this is...
Prepare for
They also
battle.
gave Mad the Razor, though, that he... ultra successful with, yes.
Yeah. He's quite strong with that. Feels like Mad is going to be taking kind of that Matumba Man role, where he's playing like Vipers and Razors and those sort of oppressive heroes.
Yeah. I like that they've changed things up, too. If you notice from day 1 to day 2, they were making Mad go mid, and now they're just saying, like, it's okay, S4 is a great mid, we're going to put him back mid,
Yeah.
and we're going to make you play a little bit different.
They did that in some of the qualifiers as well. I think that was mostly when S4 was playing like Leshrac or something. We'll see how, we'll see how they do. Just
Turn out
because,
S4 mid, though, is...
what do we want the matchups to be for OG?
I think they want to avoid the
30
Huskar
seconds
versus
to
the
battle.
possible, which is why they're going aggro. Oh. Kills. I guess you have...
The
have
Razor versus the Lycan doesn't sound bad.
I think this is... okay. I'm trying to think right now.
You seem pretty hesitant to give this your stamp of approval.
I think this is fine. This is
No Tail
probably
can
the
definitely
ideal.
challenge KP to start with, just because Untouchable slows you down a bit with the attack speed. Every single shot, you're going to feel the burn.
Yeah.
The spears.
This is probably much better, actually.
Because you want the Huskar to be able to get solo experience? And you want to keep the Lycan down, or what?
I'd imagine that the Razor is more meant to be like the anti-carry this game.
Okay.
So you're trying to shut down Mugi.
Yeah.
More than you're trying to have a good game on your Huskar. Because your Huskar with like 2 items does Huskar thing. Anyway.
And then we'll have our mid matchup, which is the Gyrocopter of SCC versus S4's mid Puck, which, as you were saying earlier, is kind of hype, having S4 back in the mid lane.
Yeah, I appreciate this. It's been a while since I've seen him turn to this role.
As a mid player, did you frequently look up to S4 as kind of like the standard of laning phase?
I played against him a while back. This was like when Envy first made the team, but it was different. It was like Envy, Bulldog, S4, and then they had 2 randoms. But I can't remember who they were. I think it was like Black and somebody else, if you recall. And I was like, this guy's flipping amazing. This was before like MMR or anything, so you just had to like play against people and figure out by feel how good they were.
Yeah.
And he was so fast.
Did he stomp you?
I think we did well in one matchup. It was like Wisp CK versus I was tied mid. Tied does fine in that. I think we crushed them in that one. And then we got destroyed by Bulldog's NP and his Puck game after. I recall the score was something like 22 to like 1 or something.
No Tail. More damage you deal to him, the higher attack speed he gets. He's just ignoring that Untouchable entirely at this point in time and laying in the damage to KP. Now he does have a heal out, and they're actually going to challenge No Tail here. Managed to get the Fisher block. No Tail's going to hide away in the trees, gets off the healing salve. Now we'll fight against Kaka. They didn't expect No Tail to be this healthy, so Kaka's definitely dying here. They figure the Burning Spears is going to be enough to take Kaka out. Meanwhile, They do manage to pick up that first blood, though, on No Tail. So well worth it already, the aggro dual lane of Newbee. It's working out mighty fine.
Yeah, really good trade by them. You take that trade every single time. You're going to get the 1-for-1, but you kill the Huskar. He also popped the salve, is the important part. Oftentimes, like, if you trade regen, it's okay. But he was actually the one that had to use the majority of the regen there. And he didn't get the first blood, obviously. But mid lane is really well right now for OG.
13 and 6 for S4.
He is crushing SCCC. And this is the premier Chinese mid.
He does have one hell of an attack advantage over this gyrocopter.
He does.
Gyro does not start with very good stats when it comes to right-clicking. And he can't really challenge a puck too well with either Rocket Barrage or Homing Missile because of phase shift.
He's just going to phase shift it every single. Why SCCC throwing it out there.
No Tail just going for it. Does have the Nature's Attendance though, and they're going to turn. No Tail's going to be blocked in once again. Great play from Kaka. They just keep this up and fly every single time. He's trying to throw the Fate's Edict on KP to prevent him from getting off those auto attacks. Just not working. Bottom lane, Mad. Going to drain all the damage away from Mugi. Now he is going to be stunned up here, so they're not going to be able to get a kill on either one of these.
This is not the kind of start that you want on a Huskar. Even though you don't need a ton of items, like dying like this, just to the one stun, copying a little bit too much damage, trying to get way over aggressive too. That's only level 1 spears. It's not that scary. KP's got enough heals, and now he's got the creep too to mess with them even further.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to get extra levels of Nature's Attendance to try and like block out the Burning Spears?
I think you still go 2 and Untouchable, right?
Yeah. No Tail, going to be blocked in here. Nice hit, Kaka. The Earthshaker is such a good support against the Huskar for this reason, but he managed to get through the trees and back to the safety of the tower.
Barely gets out of there. Doesn't even have boots, so I thought they were going to kill him, but
yeah.
No Tail.
Come get healed.
Gotta be careful here. They don't have any regen left on either of them. I guess technically he's got a Fairy Fire to work with, but one stun and he will die.
They've switched up the lanes. Mugi's gonna go mid against S4. SCC was struggling real bad in CS. And same goes for Lycan against that Razor, so.
And Lycan with this high amount of regen, he's got a wand. He doesn't care too bad.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Mad's gonna snipe out the rocket out of the air. Good news though for Newbee is this top lane is still going above average. That's Fly. Looked like he was gonna be locked out for a second.
Do you know how the Brambles works against the rolling boulder? Like, does he stop if he runs into one of those roots? We'll have to keep an eye on it. It's an interesting idea. Either way, they're going to roll in. Oh, missed that one. Thought Faith was going to back up. Not the case here. He's going to throw a stun onto Mad. Now SCC is going to come in from the side. Rocket Barrage already onto Mad. He's taking a ton of damage away from that Dark Willow, though, so SCC does have to retreat. Going to be clipped by the stun here, but Mad can't really keep up. After all, he's only got brown boots. Huskar going to be caught again here. Kaka just keeps on nailing him with these Fissure blocks. The Earthshaker Enchantress dual lane is just destroying Big Daddy No Tail.
That is a powerful lane. And I do think it stops, because I think it has the same interaction as the Pillar Pit. Actually,
that would make sense.
I don't play Earth Spirit. This is the problem. Don't trust anything I say here, guys.
All right.
There are definitely people... If there's one thing, Austin, just say whatever you think it is, and if it's incorrect, the internet will correct you.
That's true. It definitely stops it.
Yeah, 100%. Somebody will correct us. I'm loading up the chat right now.
All right, OG's switching up as well. They have to give this Huskar a better laning phase, so he's now going to go mid against the Lycan. S4 will replace him at the top lane.
Like, I don't know. He's got to be better about this. He's dying way too often.
Yeah.
The kind of start that he's had. Like, if you look at his items, like, what?
I just felt like he wasn't, like, really that experienced with the Huskar, right? He was doing that thing where he's like, oh, Huskars always look so strong when they just, like, Burning Spears you. But level 1 Burning Spears is not that good.
No, it's not.
You need to wait until you're, like, level 3, level 4 to really be that invulnerable, like, challenge king where you just go for any fight.
They're not even... None of them have said anything useful. Now they're just building... Golden Freezes.
Did you expect it from Twitch chat? That is not the place. No, people, when they have the correct information, they want to be credited, which is why they will hit you up on Twitter.
I see. This is the next level. It's like when I asked them to vote for Ghost Stick.
Yeah, they definitely
for chat yesterday. They did not. They ignored me as KP is going to get gone on.
Okay, good luck. The kick back. No Tail is getting out some damage. Fisher block in though. KP, he's going to take quite a bit here for the Burning Spears. It's going to be real close. 5 HP. 5 HP again, but he's going to get out. Jerix has no abilities. He's not going to be able to catch him.
The heal versus the Burning Spear. That looks so cool.
It was both Nature's Attendance as well as the Oracle heal. That was pushing his HP up. Just enough, it seems. Mad is going to challenge here. They do manage to get the coil onto Faith as well as SCC with the Ore Bomb through. They're going to be able to kill both of them. Now the Lycan's going to come on through and try and take Mad out of the equation. They certainly are going to be able to do that. Kaka hoping to be able to catch. Nice hit with the Enchant Tome and the follow-up Fisher to chain stun the puck. So it ends up being a 2-for-2. OG lose their 2 cores in the equation though.
Not the type of trade that they want to make, especially since the puck was doing the best in the game so far. I don't know, they keep shifting things around. No Tail's once again back at top, doesn't have boots, trying to build his way to that armlet.
And KP is going to be pretty happy to see that.
Yeah, he's about to hit 6 too. And we saw what Enchantress does yesterday.
Yeah. Any of these ranged damage dealers just destroyed by this Enchantress.
That was so cool. Abed's like, I've got a BKB, what now? Dead. She's like the new Bloodseeker, you know? Run from her, take more damage. Actually useful. Oh, bottom. Third.
Razor. Not going to be trapped by the Brambles, and nor is he going to be blocked by the Fishers, so he might be able to get through this one. The Wolf trying to block him in, not going to happen. Mad turning and fighting a little bit. Satyrs going to be able to perch, slow him down, but now Jerix is actually going to kick Moogie into range of that tower. They're going to try and finish off the Lycan here. Mad daring it against this Faith. Dark Willow. Oh my god, Faith, you got to be careful! Oh, they do manage to get the kill on the Razor. Meanwhile, Jerix is still trying to run down Moogie, but Moogie, his HP regen is actually outdoing all the right-click damage of Jerix, and now Jerix has to roll himself to safety here.
Dude, that
better roll soon, because Fisher is coming back up.
Yeah, Mad did so well juking that for so long. Got himself out of that labyrinth.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
As they did manage to kill KP, by the way, up at top.
Okay. That's
so
good.
needed.
That's good pickup.
Yeah, now the Huskar is starting to catch up as a result of a lot of this space, and he's getting pretty close to Armlet now.
Yeah.
Like that kill was massive for them.
When they both hit level 6, the impetus doesn't really do a whole lot for you, right? Because life break is just going to get right on top of you. Roll in, bottom lane, onto the Gyrocopter. Another great kickback from Jerix. They're going to drop the ultimate, though, from SCC to slow down Mad and see if Moogie can get a kill here. They actually go for the Fisher block onto Max, so Moogie is going to change targets. Echo Slam, slowing him down even further. Not going to finish him up. He managed to get in the tree. Jerix blocks him in. Beautiful setup that might just allow Mad to be able to get away, but the Lycan form is still going for a few more seconds. Gets one last hit in, and that's all Moogie needs to be able to get the double kill. TP out. No Tail, not going to be able to get this kill. Knows it too. He's just going to try and pick up the neutrals. Jump forward by the puck. S4 hunting for Kaka. As the high levels of silence here. Oh, if he gets chain stun, not going to happen though. He doesn't get the opportunity to pop the phase shift. He's going to be hit by a combination of stuns here. Still going to go for it, but Gyrocopter is going to TP into the shrine, so S4 could not commit.
Yeah, and S4 not as good at dodging the brambles. Okay, he just walks into it again. That was the third one. Mad should give him some tips here. No Tail made the rotation down, but nothing for him.
All the pubs that Mad has been grinding. They have prepared him for the obnoxious Dark Willow hero.
KP trying to put pressure on this top lane now.
Where are you going?
That rotation from No Tail gonna slow down his farm quite a bit as KP.
All right,
They
good
get jumped
hit.
on here. They are trying so hard to right-click him. Mad, one more.
One more hit in, that's all they need. That'll be enough.
Dyer's top tower.
He struggled for a hit.
Radiant structure.
S4 should have... Oh, he did orb. He was trying to get the last hit.
Kaka
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
is here trying to slow down this push, but they've got a siege wagon.
Is under attack. Dyer's
And they're going to need a whole lot more heroes. Newbee, I think they're willing to take a trade-off here. They're taking the mid-tier 1 tower. S4 is going to try and interrupt this one. Great coil. The setback, though. Nice terrorize out from Faith. Moogie is going to have his TP stop. He's going to go for the kill on the Earth Spirit, trying to run away from Mad. Is going to be successful in that. In fact, SCC is going to challenge Mad, gets that kill. And S4 has to phase shift to dodge the missile. OG A little bit late attempt there to be able to defend their tier 1 tower, and that fight goes pretty miserable for them.
Yeah, defensive towers, just as a rule of thumb, you have to be there early before they pressure up. Like, that's where the read in Dota comes, is you get there before, you read the intention, you set up 2 or 3 heroes, and you make it difficult, you spam out the waves. If you arrive that late, it's almost always going to be a disaster. That's exactly what happened there.
S4 Invis Puck with the Veil of Discord already.
Oh, that is a Blink Dagger completed on this Earthshaker already.
He's going to try and blow up KP perhaps, but the
No,
Lycan
they're
has
gonna
already
Fly.
spotted out Oracle. They managed to get the Centaur stunned. Fly is not going to be able to get off his saving grace, and Echo Slam onto No-Tail. He's dead as well. S4 with his Invis rune got nothing out of the whole entire situation. In fact, he's still in trouble. Mugi has plenty of Lycan form to still try and run down S4. KP is going to get those impetus shots in as well. Double kill for Mugi again, 12-7, as Newbee continue to pick up pace.
That was so well done by Newbee. Mugi just instantly pops the form, gets the Centaur on top of Fly, gives him no opportunity to get that ult off. No-Tail now put into a position where he has to ult in to try to save his Oracle, but at that point nobody was really ready to fight, but now they might take a fight.
Oh, SCD very much separated from his allies here. Gonna be caught by the snare of Fly. He's dead. I'm not sure what that was. Why did he stick around so long?
Yeah, he was in no man's land. OG completely ready for that one.
And
it
with a
looks like they
pickoff
want to
like
go for
that,
Roche.
they're gonna be able to do Roshan. Or at least try it.
They know there's no Echo Slam,
Yeah.
and they have better vision here too.
And no shapeshift from the Lycan. There's a lot of things down, actually.
Yeah, No-Tail, you gotta be
So
careful.
it's up to Dark Willow to get a really good terrorize. Great brambles to start things off. No-Tail's actually super low. He may die to the wolf. Not going to die to the wolf, but it's 7 Mad who's going to be caught inside the ensnare. Going to be saved by Fly for the time being.
They gotta disengage off of this.
This is no Roshan attempt, that's for sure. Coil goes down. Kaka going to be caught inside that one. Doesn't want to break the coil. Is going to take the orb damage, but S4 can't make the commitment. Has to bounce away from the shrine. So they're all going to be pretty low here on the side of OG.
They're gonna shine up though.
Don't think Newbee can really do Roshan themselves, so...
Who popped the shrine on the side of OG?
It was the oh my god.
We're just gonna...
They saw that, and they're like, oh my god, can we do Roshan? Like, that's what KP's doing inside right. He was like, what?
He
He's dead.
instantly spams the well played. No-Tail has not had the smoothest of games. Like, that was definitely an error.
There's a reason Miracle was the Huskar player, right?
Yeah. And they're gonna go for Roche themselves as a result of this. OG, they've got to get here fast.
Okay, well, don't worry. This is all an elaborate trap set up by Big Daddy No-Tail. He's already back, ready to fight. He has baited Newbee into a false sense of security to tempt this Roshan. He's going to try and challenge KP.
Let's go.
KP is just going to try and get in there. Managed to get their kick in. Where's the Aegis Dragon? He's picked it up. No! Mugi managed to pick it up just in time. They may have gotten the Roshan kill, but can they actually win this fight against the Aegis that Newbee managed to snag up there? S4. Orb is up, so he should be able to get away safely. No-Tail, meanwhile, does manage to chase down KP finally, but has no HP. So Mugi's going to be able to get that kill at the very end of Shapeshift once again. Going to be slowed down by the ensnare of Fly. Here comes the Gyrocopter, though. Ready to lay down the damage. Nice kick away there, and a roll out from Jerix. Nice double save by him. Fly's going to try and make a TP out. That is a futile effort, my friend. They have plenty of stuns from Kaka with the early Blink Dagger.
And Jerix kind of made that okay. He got the last hit on the Roshan. It's a good amount of gold, but more deaths on the side of OG. They've got a Huskar strat, so they have to be the ones to play aggressively. A lot of single target focus on their team and their cores with the Razor and the Huskar. So they need this to go a lot better because this Lycan will start to get out of control. Normally, when you play against like Wisp or Oracle lineups, you obviously focus that hero first.
Yeah.
The best case scenario is that No-Tail does enough damage that he deters you from going on his supports. But Mugi's so fast, and there's not enough disable on the side of OG that he can just pop the ult and force Fly to use the ult on himself. Newbee will consider that a team fight when they grab the tower.
We're seeing in so many of these occasions the kick from the Earth Spirit, the coil, these are just momentary respites. And the Lycan's just going to run for that backline every single time anyway.
Yeah, that death, though, to the neutrals, that laid out a disastrous set of events. OG themselves wanted to go for the Roshan.
Even at the end of that fight,
area.
I think No-Tail had better... I think he had an opportunity to get an armlet toggle off there when the Lycan was going for that last hit.
I think that one he was pretty dead though.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You sure? Because Shapeshift ran out too. He got one hit in the shape. Whoa, what is this? A kill on S4 Puck? No, Kaka, he doesn't have the damage by himself. Well,
He's
with
just
that
trying to
down,
distract. He's trying to buy time right now. S4 does have a TP, but he doesn't have a blink. And look at what Kaka's doing. He's just chasing him around, trying to buy time. He's going to fake the TP. He's actually going to complete it.
but they've already lost the tier 3, and the melee Rax is about to fall as well. Mad is looking to be able to steal some of their damage. Can't really do it. SEC drops the call down. Razor's going to be protected by that, but they've already gotten the melee Rax, so there's no need to push for more. Jarex is going to try and get some vengeance here.
Yeah, S4 needed to be there for that. He's going to be the hero that clears out these waves for them. But he didn't have the blink quite yet. And with the Aegis available on the side of Newbee, it seemed like they were reluctant to defend that at all.
OG just look like a mess right now. 18 minutes into this game with the Huskar lineup, 6k down against Newbee.
And KP is trying to get tankier. Go for the Hurricane Pike. That's going to be his counter to the Huskar.
They almost have the completed Necronomicon 3 for a Lycan as well. That's a big power spike for him.
And look at the net worths right now. Kaka is third in the game. Oh, he just got passed up by SCCC. He
Radiant's bottom
is so
tower
farmed
is
as his
under
Earthshaker. He has more than almost every
Gonna
other
try and
core.
farm some creeps though. It's gonna be caught in the process. Blown up by S4 and crew.
Radiant's bottom
That is a
tower
big
has
pickup.
fallen.
And they grab the tier 2 tower at bottom. That is not support Earthshaker net worth that you just grabbed out of that.
Especially with the kill streak that he had at the same time.
Yeah, that was a very, very decent kill for them. Jarex is looking for it. I mean, he's constantly been on the hunt this game, trying to salvage this sort of start. 0-1 and 7. Only has one death in a game like this. Actually, both supports on the side of OG haven't really died. The majority of these are going to come from their cores.
So OG, they may be down right now, but they need to continue to try and be aggressive. What do you think the step is for them? Are they waiting for any items, or is it just an opportunity thing?
They're probably waiting for the Aegis to fade, but look at what Newbee's doing right now. They're going to be really smart. Use the time. Try to transition it into a push. Because this mid wave is pushed in, if you take any fight outside the base, you will get the top racks or the bottom racks. So they're going to ping the Shrine instead. I think they know they were too late. So Mugi's going to get on top of that Shrine, just continue to further build this gold lead.
S4 has been trying to split push and create some space at the same time. He's going to return back to the bottom lane, shove it out some more.
Kaka just looking around. Already has a Shadow Blade complete. Not a normal support Earthshaker at all.
Where's my pension?
Aegis going to be expiring soon. Newbee, I've actually already lost it. They still going to go for the high ground push though. OG, we're kind of thinking about going into that Radiant jungle area, but they need to actually head back to the base and defend against this. This time around, they will have the S4 Puck to be able to throw out the orb and Mad to lay out Plasma Field. So it won't be so easy to just throw a bunch of neutrals and creeps at the tier 3.
Yeah, last time they just walked up. Hotel, gonna get bonked on the head. The Brambles is there too. Here comes the stun.
Tail's going to take a lot of damage here. KP actually lost vision there for a period of time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Trying to force out Fly's ulti.
That is a decent push coming into the bottom wave. They've actually got to stop that. So Kaka's going to be the one to run back.
And he's invised up, seeing if anybody was silly enough to stick behind. They did manage to grab the mid-range racks though, the creeps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not
Notice that.
that unsuccessful of a push attempt. Just a little bit more gold.
Blink Dagger almost there for Jerix's Earth Spirit, but on the other side of the table, you've got the Shadow Blade complete for Kaka. You've got a lot of items on KP to make him nice and tanky, and SCC is actually going to be working on an MKB to deal with the Halberd build from the Huskar. So to make sure he's got some better physical damage. A double damage Huskar is going to run into SCC, but a BKB already popped out. And now Notel's damage is going to be looking a little bad. Terrorize sends it back. Kaka is looking to be able to throw out the control as soon as Fly and its false promise is done for. Notel's going to take a lot of damage. Can't actually protect him at all. And Fly's going to be next one picked up. Fisher and slammed down by Kaka.
And Mugi doesn't even have to be here for this. The highest net worth on their team. They just have so much control for this Huskar.
S4 starts cutting creep waves because they know what's about to happen. Newbee are just going to march down mid and go into that top lane of Rax.
Yeah. Now, trying to do what he can here. Has a solar crest.
It's not going to be able to stop the creep wave fast enough. Backdoor protection is down, so Newbee, this full lane of Rax is going to be theirs.
S4 dealing with some of the creeps, but not all of them, as they are spamming for their lives.
Nice double stun for the Brambles, and here comes that Echo Slam. Kaka will finish this one off in style. Dodge, phase shift. S4 going to live a little bit longer, trying to get the ensnare onto two of them there. They're actually going to be able to get some really good AoE damage out from Jerix as well, but it's going to be Mugi in the front lines, just challenging the supports, making sure that Fly ends up going down, breaking the static link as well. Jerix, chased by a homing missile, looking to be able to get back to his fountain. He'll be okay. After all, Newbee have already taken the objective that they wanted. Taking the top lane of Rax and will retreat. They don't want any losses here to OG. No chance at a comeback.
Yeah, and KP might be isolated here. Jerix, he's looking for it right now. They know he's around the area. They've got the ward. They spot him all the way through. They need something out of this. They force the buyback. Jerix blinks forward, and they're going to catch him.
Well, they caught him. KP. He is definitely dead. It's not going to make up for...
No,
wait, what? Jerix already threw the kick. Oh, Jerix. You gotta hold on to that stun, buddy.
Yeah, they used the coil already. KP just gets out for free. Yeah. They desperately needed something. He apologizes, he knows. Says, my bad. This has just been a symphony of errors on the side of OG. They probably get one more attempt at the Roche fight, but they are steadily falling behind.
Yeah, there's only so much you can say about handing a stand-in. This is looking like the entire OG roster is just not performing up to the standards of the past.
Up atop, SCCC, just pushing in the wave. S4 trying to deal with it. And if you're Newbee, you're probably just waiting for the next Roshan.
Yeah, they're going to hold it out here. Tier 1 and Tier 2 still left in that bottom lane, so get that next Roche, Aegis Cheese. Just feel comfortable. You're a Game 1 victory. Kind of all but assured. OG would be one hell of a comeback if they could actually start winning some fights. So yeah, see that win probability. Thanks, Dota Plus.
98%. That graph, everything just ticking upwards. Newbee just occasionally going into the Roche pit, trying to see when it is going to be up. And we know that it's going to be up in 35 seconds.
What is it about teams? It feels like everyone's trying to play so fast that they get these rosters. I'm thinking like the Shadow Shaman core. You know, this one is another example. We saw a Draw Ranger strat, I think, at PGL, where everything has to go right in the laning phase and you snowball from there. It feels like we're back to teams trying out those kind of like crazy push lineups that just cannot fail in the laning phase.
I mean, this one's a little bit more specific because you have a Huskar. Like, these kinds of heroes put you not necessarily on like the biggest of timers, but if you're playing this like ultra late game with this much single target, like, you really want to play against Newbee's lineup?
Yeah,
probably not. And there are these heroes now in Dota that just do so well in the laning phase, like Razors and Chantresses.
Do you think part of it is the talents that these heroes like Huskar scale a bit better into the late game than they used to if you're successful early?
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to make they were trying so hard to make the laning phase work, and normally when you have a Razor, you get to be really flexible about that.
Yeah.
But I think Newbee just had really good heroes to deal with that. And the top lane went way too well for them.
Yeah, and they stuck around too long in that top lane, too. I think they lost the Huskar 3 different times before they tried to go for the lane switch.
Yeah, I think when Notel died the third time, that should have been the signal, like, this is not working.
Alright, our boy Tsunami finally hit us up. Non-interrupting routes like Pit or Bramble don't cancel a rolling boulder.
Nice.
It's already in cap. Thank you, Tsunami.
Thanks for clarifying. Learn something new about Dota every day.
That is a crazy thing. Playing this game for over a decade. All these intricate mechanics.
I just never want to say anything like for certain.
What's that?
I never want to say anything for certain because
Yeah.
Dota's always
And mechanics change as well.
Yeah, like the rocket one, gyro. Oh.
Or I said pure damage from Phoenix. Magic damage now.
We're all just morons playing this game anyways.
That's
OG, they're gonna walk into the Roshan pit. No Tail realizes this is probably their last hurrah.
They tried to sneak it last time around. A Helmet Dominator creep spotted them out, so no sneaky this time around. Actually tried to go for a smoke, but S4 was on the high ground. They know where he's at. He actually didn't bring to low ground. He needs to be able to get away. But here comes the Echo. Locking down 3 with the Terrorites on the right side as well. That's going to continue to control the Huskar and pretty much take him out of this engagement. S4 is not dead yet, and Matt is taking all of the SDC's damage with his BKB. He's trying to finish off SDC, and he will be able to get him. Maybe he can turn and fight the rest of these heroes. Nah, without his BKB, KP pretty much has him at his luxury.
Yeah,
No
still
Tail.
gonna go for the Roshan though.
He's still trying it.
Yeah, and Mugi did not come for this fight at all.
KP's all of a sudden like, okay, they're still inside. Now No Tail knocks him back with a Hurricane Pike. They do have the Oracle to be able to get a little bit of save there with the stun coming out. Maybe they can actually finish off KP, but the stun comes out for the Dark Willow. No Tail. He's going to be able to live. He's going to be able to get to full HP. That takes away a lot of his attack speed, though. Meanwhile, Faith, Dark Willow, what a hero just going for it. But look at bottom lane. It's going to be Mega soon, boys. OG, who gives a damn about Roshan if you lose your base? Mugi's already taken the melee rack. Shapeshift is down, so Mugi, he can't really outrun this one. So he will turn and fight and go for that range tracks and dare S4 and Jerix to kill him first, and they're just not going to be able to do it. Mugi's damage is too great. He finishes off, managed to get the Mega creep back over to the Roshan pit. Mugi, he is definitely dead here, but maybe No Tail can at least get this Roshan and win the fight. Mugi, is he actually going to be able to kill S4? No way. Fisher Flock back over to the Huskar. Managed to get taken out by SDC. It is a disaster on both sides. Newbee will be able to both take Megas and take the Roshan.
Yeah, there's no sort of rebuttal there. They're going to call it. They understand that their lineup, so single target focus, cannot deal with these creeps. Newbee with an emphatic win, taking just 28 minutes in. And it all comes down, I think, to the first Roshan.
Oh, yeah.
They really needed that. And they contested it. They lost so many heroes doing so.
I mean, we were watching